Do you find yourself feeling stuck no matter how much personal growth work you've done or spiritual work you've done? You find yourself still repeating the same habits over and over again. It's like you move forward, but then you get to this place where you're just stuck and you can't move anymore. If you have, I'm going to give you a solution to that in this video. Hi, my name's Kevin. I help people transform their lives, and in this video, I'm going to help you take yourself from being stuck to moving forward. Now, this happens to everybody. It doesn't matter what stage you are in life. We all get stuck at times. There's a phase you go through. It's this growth phase where even if you've done the personal development stuff or you've done the spiritual growth stuff and you feel like, yes, I finally arrived, I've got it. And then things are working great for a while, but then you hit this wall. And as soon as you hit that wall, it's like everything you thought you knew, everything that you worked on, all those old beliefs still keep coming up. Things still keep happening to you. And you're going like, what the heck is going on here? I thought I dealt with this crap. Unfortunately, every time you stretch yourself, this is going to happen. And it's not a bad thing. It's just another layer of growth, because we live in a comfort zone. And within that comfort zone, we are constantly pushing it out and expanding. And every time we go to push it and expand it, it wants to come back to where it was comfortable. Now, this is where it gets frustrating. I know if I experienced this for myself, even just last week, I had a ton of stuff come up, like unworthy issues. All this crap was coming to the surface. Like I'm going, like I thought I dealt with this shit. Like I'm done with this stuff. Like come on. But I had to sit back, take a deep breath, ground myself again, and go, okay, I'm about to bust through to a new phase. That's why this stuff is coming up, because the ego gets comfortable where it is. And every time you have to expand that, it wants to pull you back down. So it's going to push those buttons. It's going to try to trigger all those things to get you to stop moving forward. Now, what we have to do is realize that this is just a phase. This is just something our ego is doing with us. It's trying to protect you. It's not trying to, be your friend and go, hey, yeah, you know what, go ahead. I got this. We can do this together. It's like scared shitless and doesn't want to expand any more than you already have. Because every time you grow, a part of its control starts to die, and it does not want that. So it's going to do everything it can to minimize or stop that growth. And a lot of people will hit that wall and go, that's it. I can't do this anymore. This is too hard. There's too much coming up. I just can't handle this. That's where you need to take that deep breath, step back, take care of yourself, give yourself that self-care, and realize this is coming up because I'm about to have a breakthrough. I am going to the next phase, and as uncomfortable and scary as hell as it is, you need to push through that. And this is where the action comes in. This is where your determination and your focus comes in, realizing, why did I want to do this in the first place? Say like business, if you're in business, you want to grow to the next level in business. What got you to where you are isn't going to get you to where you want to go. You have to grow past that. You have to learn new things. You have to expand. And 80% of what goes on in our lives and in business, 80% of that is the spiritual and mental game. The other 20% is mechanics. It's in the skills necessary to do the job. That's just a small fraction. It goes back to that 80-20 principle. So if you can get your mindset straight, if you can work on the blocks that are coming up and realize they're just there to show you something that needs to be released. All blocks are, all that trauma that's coming up, all that is just, it wants to be seen, wants to be heard, wants to be felt. So you observe it, you see it, you feel it, you don't get caught up in it, and you let that stuff just go. It's just like watching a movie. You may get all excited and caught up in the movie, but it's still just a movie. It doesn't affect you in the long run. That's what you got to realize. This stuff just needs to pass through, it needs to let go, and you need to be able to move on. Now, I know it's harder to do than it is to talk about. And that's where sometimes coaching comes in, having somebody to be there and help you walk through that. That's what I do with my clients, is I help them find out where they're stuck and help them and show them the steps they need to take to get to the next level. Different ways of looking at things, different perspectives on stuff. As you grow and you move through this, these challenges come up for all of us. It's part of life. And no matter how successful you get, how many goals you accomplish, every time you try something new, it's going to raise its ugly head and, remind you it's still there. It's going to poke at you. And you get to a point where it doesn't affect you as much. You catch yourself going, okay, yes, I know this is my ego trying to keep me back to where it was. Some more blocks are coming up. I thought I worked on those blocks, but there's still more in there that I need to let go of. I need to release. I need to identify. And as you grow, this is what's going to happen. Because life isn't going to give you, like, you're going through your personal growth, your spiritual growth. Your life isn't going to go, okay, you're doing this now, let's bring everything up and so you can get it all rid of at once. You would go insane. It would be too much for you to mentally handle and emotionally handle, and you would completely break down and, go berserk. So it's going to come up little bits at a time. The more you work, the more you do the growth, the more stuff will come up. So it's a journey. Don't think of it as a means to an end. Think of it as a journey, that this is just another phase I'm going through. This is happening because I'm about to step into a new level. I don't know what the hell to expect. It scares the freaking heck out of me, but I'm going to do this anyway. And we go in and we do the work. We sit down, we listen to what's going on inside of us. You acknowledge it. You give it that space to be seen and heard and felt in your body. You let it be okay. You just take a deep breath and let it go. Don't get caught up in the mind crap, because that stuff is what holds people back. They get caught up in their heads. They think they can't do something when it's just something they maybe haven't done before, or they're about to experience something new and the fears kick in. So please do your best to work through this kind of stuff. And like I said, if you need help, I help people, coach them through that kind of stuff. So I got a link in the bottom in the description. Please feel free to click on that and set up a 30-minute call with me, and we can talk. We can help you get through some of the blocks. See if we're a good fit. If we're not, you haven't lost anything. You have a chance to, move on and try something else. Or if we resonate together and you think I can help you, I'd love to be there for you. I've helped a lot of people get through that mindset shift and move on to the next level. I'd like to do the same for you. So yeah, click the link in the description, and we'll talk to you in the next video. Have yourself a great day.